Hello, guys. Welcome to the Belvin Outreach, and it's me, Novi, again. So, with this particular video, I wanted to let you guys in on why I decided to start this journey in the first place. Now, come to think of it, we have a world where we have billions of people who claim to be believers of a certain faith, either the Christian faith, the Muslim faith, the Buddhist faith, Judaism, like a whole lot. People consistently align themselves with one religious belief or the other. And it's beautiful, isn't it? Because we all expect that these religious beliefs hold values that can transform our lives or our world at large, for that matter. But come to think of it, despite all of these plenty or all of these numerous people, I should put it that way, people who align themselves with all these religious backgrounds and concepts, do we see any significant change in the world we have, in the lives we live, essentially? You have a lot of Christians, you have a lot of Muslims, a lot of Buddhists, a lot of Jews. But then, what do we have? We have a world that is thinking of a lot of iniquities, and it's saddening. We don't have peace in the same world we live in. There's constant agitation, constant worrying, constant fear of whether we're going to go to war again, whether it's going to be a third world war, and all of that. Like, it's sickening. As if that was not enough, there's constant wickedness meted upon onto ourselves. People just being wicked to each other, and it's crazy. The excess love for money, all these things are extremely absurd, and you think about it and you're like, so how is it that these people, regardless of their lots of numbers and what they believe in, behave this way? Thievery, corruption, bribery, all of these things. And you see, the beauty of all of this, ironically, is the fact that all these religious alignments or religious concepts don't subscribe to such ideologies. So then you wonder that, how come then do we have a world filled with religious people, but in the same ideas and ideologies on which they are having their lives now is not what their religious beliefs subscribe to? And for me, also coming from a Christian background, that then worries me, that then saddens me, because I'm like, that is not what followers of Christ has to do. This is not the life we are supposed to live. We are not supposed to be wicked to each other. We are supposed to show love, to show peace, to care for each other, and everything and everyone around us. Is that what we have? Clearly, that's not. And this is sadly the world we have now. So, looking at all these we have now, sat down, looked into myself, looked deep, and decided to do something about it. What can I do about it? I'm just one human being, for that matter. And I think the best thing we can do as believers of Christ is to re echo the life of Christ, or the life of the religion that we believe in, and so that we are constantly aware of what we are to do and what we are not to do, and how we are supposed to behave and not. And bear in mind, these things are not just for hearing's sake. But then when you hear that the Christ your Lord was a peaceful person, you have to be peaceful. When you hear that he was tolerant, he was patient, it's imperative. That means, and you hear that, that means that if you also want to hold yourself out as a follower of Christ, these are the things you are supposed to do. And it is in view of this, right, for which we are going to begin the Bible reading session. So essentially and basically what it's going to be, we're going to take a chapter of the Bible and read each day. Yes, hopefully each day. Yes, but then hopefully everything remains equal, and then we are able to do it on every other day. So we're going to start the Bible from cover to cover, from Genesis to Revelation, to know exactly what the word that is so dear to the religion says. The word I believe is from the Lord. What is the word saying about how we should behave? What is it teaching us? What is it telling us? What is it entreating us to do as people who want to believe, or who believe in that book or that word? So in the coming days, we're going to start from chapter 1. They are actually, fun fact, There are 1,189 chapters in the Bible. So we are going to do this on every other day. It's going to be a journey, right? And a beautiful one for that matter, for which by the end, or by the 1,000, I should say, 189th day, we should have indeed gotten some sort of in-depth insight into what being a follower of this religion or aligning yourself to this religious concept is all about, and what you are required to do and not to do. So guys, come on board, let's start this journey together, a chapter a day of the holy book. See you guys.